25 has been a stronger campaign for South African athletes in light of this year being the first phase of the new Olympic cycle. With a couple of known veterans slowly counting down time in their careers, a new crop of talent is rising from across the country, raising motivated hands to be counted in the next generation that will take the baton and sprint forward. A new generation ready to lift up Mzansi to the world. And with the next games in 2028 being in the USA, this generation will trump anything that stands in the way of a seat at the table of the best nations, the G table, not 20, but the GOAT table. One of those destined for a seat at the main table is star hurdler Tumi Ramokgopa. Amabanzi kangcono bambiza ngobhekiswa record, cause that's all she breaks season after season. Put her on your stage and you risk losing a part of your history.
Going to be an Olympian in the next 4 years. You're not in a rush.
Tumi's attitude, resilience, posture towards bigger goals reminds me of the song from Hillsong Worship, chorused, "In the crushing, in the pressing, you are creating new wine." Tumi's respect for the process and understanding of the steps that need to be taken and the building blocks that need to be placed in the journey to greatness rings loud. A grape carefully nurtured, placed in the best environments, crushed and pressed to handle any condition, any stage, and soon to be enjoyed by South Africans for its sweet success on the track. Just an RSA attitude that rests in her DNA.
Tumi, look at her go. Tumi came here with a purpose and she is fulfilling that purpose. It is Tumi from Prestige. She won the 400-meter hurdles as well and she's going to be victorious in the 100-meter hurdles. An official time there of 13.67 seconds. Wow, wow, wow. She is very, very happy there. That is Tumi.
Tumi, appreciate your time on Newzroom Afrika. I mean, let's start on that point. The transition into the senior space, how has that been for you?
I'm not going to say it's been a challenge because I started racing seniors at the age of 15. So going into seniors is not a big deal for me now. Yeah. I'm taking it as it's just ways of becoming better as I go by through the years. So it's not really a big deal. I am excited. I can't wait to see what seniors have for me. I mean, I've been seeing, but you know, they get better and better as they grow, and I'm getting better as well.
Let's talk about season 2025, reflecting on it. How has it been for you, and especially looking at the areas, I think, when you come into the year, you feel like these are the areas that I needed to work on?
Season 2025 is a W season for me. It's a season where I saw myself in different positions, in different aspects. From breaking records to breaking my own records to equaling my own record. It has been a God-blessed season. He's helped me in all aspects of this year, from Africans to SA seniors to the records that I broke. It's been a wonderful year.
Abakwazi kakhulu know you as Ubabes Wama Records. You know, is there ever a season where you finished and there's not a tag on you that says at least once you've broken a record? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I've had the opportunity to see a couple of times where you've been at the finish line and you've broken records and seeing that emotive side of you. Which one between the 100 and the 400 touches you more?
I think it depends on the season, but I'm going to say the 400 hurdles touches me more because majority of my work is more on the 400 hurdles. Yeah. We do endurance, you know, the 100 hurdles helps a bit, but the 400 hurdles, it touches the entire part of my heart. You know, I can't choose a certain aspect of it. And I think that is because it's where I was introduced to seniors.
Any possibilities of you in the future thinking of going 400 flat?
I would. Yeah. I think once the 400 hurdles I've done what I needed to do, I'd want to move my focus into another event. Yeah. And as much as I hate it, I would do it. I'll do the 400 flat. It's going to be a challenge. I mean, there's so many good athletes in that event. But now no.
all well and great dominating in the SA space, which is very big, but also taking that up into a continental space. I watched you at schools, national regionals, watched you even at SA Grand Prix, big moments. But when you take that up to a continental space in the African champs, those 2 gold medals were major for you.
They were actually, and especially after, no, I don't think people remember, but I fell. Going into Africans, I went with, we're doubling again. I did it in 2023. The aim is to do it again, and it happened. I will forever be grateful for those medals. I worked hard. I took a lot of time off of school, and I am glad that I did. Yeah. It helped me to be able to focus on one thing. And Africans, Nigeria, it was wonderful. It was an experience. It was an experience, but Nigeria was wonderful. I got to learn a lot about it. But yeah, I'm fine, But those 2 gold medals will forever touch my heart. Yeah.
Are you already imagining LA 2028?
Oh, I am. Oh my gosh, I am. I am in the space where I'm asking myself if I am doubling or I'm choosing one. Even if I choose one, I'm going to choose the 400 hurdles. The 100 hurdles is too easy. It's too fast there. LA is where my mind is. It's where my goal is. Even if I don't make it to the next rounds, the point is that I'm there. Being an Olympiad, it doesn't mean that you need a medal to be one. I have goals. LA will forever be a goal. Being an Olympic champion, even years after, who knows it will happen in that year, is a goal. But just being in LA on its own is one thing where I'm striving for, is where my motivation is, where my headspace is, and I'm willing and I'm ready to put in the work.
The World Juniors are next year. Yeah. The target one for that being at your final juniors.
It's a privilege, honestly. It's an honest, big privilege. Just knowing that, I go to World Juniors, and 3 years later, it's not going to feel like 3 years. It's going to be so short. But I go back to the States again, but for 2028 Olympics. It's big for me because I have little time to, even just sit down and let that sink in, and then I have another one. Yeah. But opportunities are forever there, and grabbing them with every single thing, even with the tiniest muscles that I have, I'll forever do that. But World Juniors is big for me. I'm looking at it as redemption year. What happened last year was a way of me learning. It was my first time at World Juniors. I had different conditions. And now I know my body, I know what I should expect, I know what I'm capable of doing, and I know that I'm going to grow. That is something I'm not going to lie about. But I have big goals for next year. I have big goals for LA.
From now to LA 2028, what are the targets that Tumi is hoping to achieve that could get her to that point where she feels, okay, I'm ready for that world stage? What are you and coach at this point really working on specifically within you as an athlete physically, but also mentally, now that you've transitioned to your senior space, understanding that space and being able to attempt it hard?
Well, we are honestly going to focus on being able to handle the pressure in certain stages of the world. We have goals. Those goals are big. Yeah. But for me, I can say that in each and every season that I step into, I'm looking into running a personal best in both my events. Even if it's a record, then it's fine. Forever be grateful. But I also take that as a big achievement. When I am sitting here, I can tell you that my long-term goal is breaking the world record in the 400 hurdles. And it's like, 5 seconds off, But it's all about being able to be patient and just giving myself time, working with my body as well. But yeah, we have big goals, and we just have to show the world what we're cooking.
Good. Yeah. Tumi, appreciate your time on Newzroom Afrika. Wishing you all the best, and I mean, they say men plan their ways, but God is the one that always leads forward. So all the best for season 2026, redemption season at the World Juniors. Do your best and come out there with the record. Eh? That's what we're waiting for. Just records after records, just after records.
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you.